What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray, bringing you guys the very first week of the NCP. The National Competitive Pokemon League is back, baby, for season number 6, and I'm super duper excited to be participating. I am one of the 3 commissioners, the Elite Trio. Alongside Just Kurt and OG Albino. We're super excited for this season. We're very happy we were able to put this together for you guys, even though Sword and Shield has been out for quite some time. Unfortunately, we're gonna do Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but everyone know how that fucking turned out. Very excited to get this season up and going. If you are too, do me the massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button to get notified every single time we post a new video. This season we're coming back as the LA Guerrilla Tactics season number 5. Last season we were the San Diego Snugglers here. This is our league, baby. It's not necessarily my league, I didn't create it. It got passed on to us by Mr. John Jr. His legacy lives on, may he rest in peace. He's still alive, I'm just kidding. He just can't play LAN. Where he lives, it just does not support, because fucking love LAN. So unfortunately he can't play, and so he passed it on to me, and thing 1 and thing 2. Very, very proud of this league. I feel like we've been able to put together some crazy seasons. Last season we had Leo, 6-foot hacks. He unfortunately can't play anymore because his hardware just shit out on him, and maybe one day we'll get him back. And we had like In Vivid Color, Feint Attacks was in the NCP. We had Kyle A in the NCP. We had Uzi Gunner in the NCP. This is basically like WBE 2.0. Essentially, back when Sword and Shield was like hot, but it's kind of fizzled out, not gonna lie. But hey, the NCP is still going on strong. We have one incredible lineup, so if you guys have the opportunity and have some time, down in the description below will be a link to everyone's channels. They are all top tier competitors. It's going to be one hell of a season, and we're looking to, you know, come back on top. We took a little bit of a loose approach to the APA and the UBL, so we're gonna buckle down a little bit. Still have a good time, but buckle down just a little bit. Spend a little bit more time in prep and see what happens. Unfortunately, we do play one of the best players in the Showdown community that has making his leap into the Wi-Fi community. I love when that happens. Please welcome Khaz, coach of the Jacksonville Magmars. It's gonna be cool to see him in the Wi-Fi community. He is a fucking monster. We got our work cut out for us, so pull up a chair and get your popcorn ready, baby, as we do always. We'll talk about the team, what we're gonna bring, why we're gonna bring, hop on into the matchup. If you missed the team breakdown, the draft analysis, I'll leave it up in the corner for you guys to check that out, so you guys want a little bit more of in-depth look on what exactly we decided to draft and all that fun jazz. So without further ado, let's hop on into the matchup, baby. We have the matchup up right above our head. Mr. Khaz's team, the Jacksonville Magmars, consists of Zeraora, Ferrothorn. He's got Reuniclus, Volcarona, Zapdos Galarian formation, Persian Alolan formation, Toxapex Clefairy, the absolute GOAT, Tyrantrum, which actually got drafted. It's cool to see Pokemon you don't see too often on Wi-Fi, and Piloswine, which is always a threat. Very pokey Pokemon. So a couple things to note about his team up on matchup. He's got rockers in the form of Piloswine, Clefairy, Tyrantrum, Ferrothorn. He's got toxic spikes in the form of Toxapex. His removal is Volcarona, which doesn't necessarily want to run removal, as well as Volcarona. That's all the removal that he has, if I am like tripping off the top of my head, but we're gonna try to set up hazards as soon as we possibly can. But unfortunately this team only has rocks, but that's okay. That's okay. We set up those rockets as soon as we possibly can. He's got very fast speed with Zeraora, but it kind of drops off with the Persian and then onto Volcarona, so we do want to take advantage of that. His Cleric he has in Clefairy, which is something we also have to keep in mind. But yeah, that's basically the biggest notes on our team. So biggest threats, the Pokemon I think he's going to bring is Zeraora, his little, you know, Wall Core, which is the Ferrothorn and the Reuniclus. Volcarona may come, we'll see, but we're gonna account for it. The Zapdos Galarian form probably does come. And if we were to guess, the 6th Pokemon probably is going to be Tyrantrum if we were to guess, but we'll see what he decides to do. He does have 2 EV Lightmon, so he is very weak to knock off, and we do want to take advantage of that. So, first Pokemon we're going to bring is California, the Excadrill. California showing up with Earthquake, Iron Head, Rapid Spin, and Swords Dance. This variant was changed a couple different times, but we decided to go with the Jolly Nature with 180 in attack, 76 in HP, and 252 in attack. With the Chople Berry. We have enough speed to outspeed the Zero Aura Max Speed Jolly by 1 point after a Rapid Spin, because the Rapid Spin does have that speed boost buff. And if we're in sand, we just outspeed everything. Earthquake does really good against this team, so does Iron Head. So dual stabs here is phenomenal. If we could set up a Swords Dance, that'd be phenomenal as well. It's a couple different opportunities because he's got some bulky Pokemon. We have the Chople Berry for CC, Close Combat on the Zero Aura. He could run Blaze Kick, but it is inaccurate and it doesn't really serve him much justice, or he doesn't really have much of a... I'm not as pressured as much with Blaze Kick than I am Close Combat. I'm gonna say it that way. Reuniclus, we do expect it to be like a Calm Mind, Focus Blast, Psychic Recover variant with regen. So if it is that, we could take advantage of it and Swords Dance in front of its face. If he hits a Focus Blast, you have the Chople Berry. We can set up a Swords Dance and a Rapid Spin and just sweep in or just break, depending on how the matchup goes. We have the Dark Magician coming back. We had him for a little bit in the ICP, so it does have a custom shiny sprite, which is very, very sexy. The Dark Magician shows up with Sludge Bomb, Eerie Spell, Disable, and Slack Off. Max with the rest in special attack. We have Sludge Bomb there for just our overall stat. We can't really touch the Ferrothorn, but that's okay. This isn't here for the Ferrothorn. Disable is there in case he wants to Calm Mind with that Reuniclus. Now we could disable that and just wall it, click it with Sludge Bombs and start to wear it down that way. Eerie Spell is going to be clutch for that Psychic type stab, and it does reduce PP, power points, by 3, depending on what that move is. So being able to do that with this matchup specifically is clutch. Being able to reduce the PP on like Head Smash on Tyrantrum, Close Combat on the Zero Aura, Close Combat on the Zapdos would be really clutch. This is here to check the Tyrantrum and the Zapdos primarily. It does a really good job of checking the Toxapex as well if he does want to bring that, so that's pretty cool. But those Pokemon are the ones that are going to be taken care of with this. Slack Off is for longevity. Want to get chip damage on the Zapdos and chip damage on the Tyrantrum as much as we possibly can. And with the regen, we can just switch out and get 1/3 of our health back, which is fucking broken. So very cool to have the Dark Magician. We have the Owl. Shout out to my kids watching Daniel Tiger. The Owl showing up with Spirit Shackle, Shadow Sneak, Knockoff, and Roost. Another Max. This is here to check Zero Aura. This is our Zero Aura check. We do resist its Plasma Fist. It does have knockoff, we do understand that, but we do live a knockoff into Plasma Fist, which is really clutch. And he gets Rocky Helmet Chip, and we can roost off the damage, which is really cool. Knockoff is there when he forces us, when we force a switch to get rid of items, because we did mention that he is knockoff weak, which is really cool. Spirit Shackle over Poltergeist because he could easily run no item Reuniclus in anticipation of us running Poltergeist. So there'll be Poltergeist matchups in the future, but in this case, Spirit Shackle just happens to be the very best one. And if he is not able, if he doesn't have Shed Shell, Spirit Shackle will also lock in Reuniclus in there, so we can just start beating that thing down, which is really nice. Shadow Sneak is there for the Zero Aura as well. The scenario is this: if we can chip that thing down as much as seemingly possible with Rocks, Rocky Helmet, and Shadow Sneak, then at that point, then we can get the chip damage that we need to just win this game. We're gonna have to just chip that thing down as it comes in, because Zero Aura against our team is a big threat. So being able to break substitutes on the Zero Aura, which is really nice with the Shadow Sneak, as well as get that extra chip. It's like 34% or so, and that's gonna be really nice. Every single time it comes in, takes Rocky Helmet Chip, plus Shadow Sneak, Spirit Shackle, etc. So very clutch for this matchup. We have the Ultimate D. Dirty asses. The Ultimate Dragon. Shout out to Kaiba. We have the Dark Magician and the Ultimate Dragon. It's the three-headed beast, baby. We have Draco, Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Nasty Plot. His speed tiers allow us to be able to run Modest Nature and still be able to outspeed, because he has this weird gap between Zapdos and Tyrantrum. We outspeed the Tyrantrum Jolly max speed by 1 point and still be modest, so we can set up a nasty plot and break his team. The moment we see Reuniclus, we're bringing in Hydreigon, clicking nasty plot, and wreaking havoc. Obviously, if the Zero Aura comes in, we have the Chople Berry ready for that Pokemon, as well as the Zapdos. He could anticipate us having the Chople Berry and could go for Brave Bird, but we have the Chople Berry there nonetheless because the CC pressure it's real. Draco is there to Bob stuff. Dark Pulse is there obviously for the Reuniclus and also to Bob stuff, and Flamethrower is primarily there for the Ferrothorn. Viagra, baby, super hard. The Rock. Smooth Rock and Sandstream. This is our Sand Setter for our Sand Rush Excadrill. We have Sand Rush, right? Yeah, Sand Rush. Just double checking. Sand Rush, Excadrill, we're good. Rock Blast, Body Press, Iron Defense, and Stealth Rock. We have Max Spadef here to be able to handle the Volcarona. And in front of the Volcarona, we could just click Rock Blast and not have to worry about any kind of Focus Sash or sub variant that's going to try to set up on us. So the Rock Blast will guarantee kill it if we get 3 hits. Sometimes even 2 depending on the set. Body Press is there to hit everything that basically Rock Blast does not. And being able to set up an Iron Defense with this much Vulcan or Spadef is going to be super nice, and Stealth Rock is muy importante because his removal is Volcarona. So yeah, very, very pivotal part of this matchup. Chow Mein is showing up as our breaker. We have Life Orb and Regen, enough speed to outspeed the Volcarona and the Zapdos. So everything that is not Persian or Zero Aura gets outsped by Mienshao. Being able to come in and just bop stuff, you turn out and get that Regen health back from the Life Orb chip. Oh, chef's kiss, baby, chef's kiss. Rock Slide is there for the Volcarona. Close Combat is there for Stab. Knockoff is there to remove items. Like I said, very knockoff weak, as well as being able to hit the Reuniclus, and U-turn also hits the Reuniclus for super effective damage and get up out of there. Very, very excited for this matchup. We put a lot of thought process into this game. Hopefully we don't fuck it up and the nerves get to us. So I'm very excited to play Khaz, and hopefully we can perform for you guys, start out the week strong. It's week number 1, so we're gonna kind of get a little bit of a feel for the team, but I'm very excited. Hope you guys are too. Smash that thumbs up button if you're ready to go. Again, pull up a chair and get your popcorn ready, baby. The NCP is back. Hit the lights.
Down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, hope you got your popcorn ready. Hope you got yourself nice and comfortable. Get a nice, easy snack if you don't like popcorn. If you don't like popcorn, then shame on you. But he said you got it. Shout out to Khaz because he got it pretty quick. I think this is his very, very first Wi-Fi Draft League battle. So he's had many of Showdown battles, and he's had them obviously in Generation 7, but it's obviously much different now. So kudos to him for getting it pretty quick. Yeah, he got a lot quicker than I did, I think, which is, a big deal. Just kidding. We're playing in the NCP. This is the team. If you don't know what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, rewind, watch the team build this side of the battle, or the video, I should fucking say. I don't know. I'm nervous, guys. As you can see, I'm very nervous. It's been actually a hot minute since I played a Wi-Fi battle, so hopefully we don't mess this up. I'm very excited. The nerves are here. The National Competitive Pokemon League is now. This is my baby. One day I'll make my own draft league. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if people will fucking care, but NCP is great. Near and dear to my heart. Shout out to John Jr. But hey, we're connected. Let's go. Woosah. Let's go ahead and play the music in the background because I figured out how to do that during the battle. And I'm sure that you guys would like to hide the non-copyrighted stuff because the non-copyrighted stuff is pretty cool. Boom, boom, and let's get it. All right. Shake off the rust, hit A at the starting signal. The team we think is going to bring us down below the game screen. Let's see if we got it. Yes, Toxapex came. Okay, so 50%. No bueno. All right, cool. So let's do this. I'm actually going to have to change this up just a little bit. So he doesn't bring Volcarona. Okay, so that is perfectly fine. I did not fully expect Volcarona to actually come. I think we're cool with leading Mienshao. So let's get this done before we change around the layout. And let's find Volcarona. Like I said before, Khaz has been around the scene for quite some time, but this is the first time he comes into the Astral Draft League scene. So very, very excited to do that. Let's see, this. Man, am I nervous? Am I nervous? Holy moly and cannolis. Where is a lowland Persian? That's not the home sprite. This one. Boop. How much time do we have? 26 seconds? Cool. So, I love doing this during because it distracts my brain from not thinking about the actual game, which is actually really nice. People always say, you should do that before the game starts. And I say, that should distract me. So, done. Which, in my opinion, is a good thing. But good luck, have fun to Khaz. Good luck, have fun to Khaz. He, it's been... I'm nervous. real nervous, guys, but we're gonna dial in here. We're gonna dial in here. He brings the Reuniclus. He doesn't bring the Volcarona. He brings Persian instead. Perfect. So what does he bring? Matty Brawley. Okay. So this thing's here. All right. So I don't know if this thing's scarfed yet or not. So I don't want to risk it just yet. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna hard switch out into Galarian Slowking. Let's do that. Okay. And then if he has a CC coming our way, then the CC is coming our way. Let's see. Take some Rocky Helmet Chip. Maybe a U-turn comes out. Thunderous Kick comes out. So how much damage is this going to do? Not very much. We love to see that. He's going to take some Rocky Helmet Chip. Alright. That tells us that he's probably Jolly. Probably Jolly. Let me see here. So we could go for an Eerie Impulse for sure skis. That's looking like it's going to be the play. What does he want to switch in on this thing? Probably the Lowland Persian, I would guess. So we could go for a Sludge Bomb to get some damage off. I could pull a double, but I think that the Sludge Bomb is just the safest play at the moment. So let's click Sludge Bomb. See what he wants to do. And then we'll go from there. The fact that this didn't do so much damage tells me obviously he's not banded, which is really great for us. Like, really great for us. Pilot Swine comes out. Okay, so he's going to resist the Sludge Bomb, which is fine. If we can get a Poison here, that would be top tier. Does next to nothing, which is definitely understandable. So we're not going to stay in on this Pokemon. I could bring in Oh the Owl, but if he goes for an Ice type move, that would be bad. So from here, I think we're cool with bringing in Mienshao. How much damage will he do to Mienshao? A Piloswine. Earthquake could probably kill it. So this is actually a tough position to be in. I don't want to get too much damage off on this thing here. He could go for an Ice type move. He could go, this is actually a really tough position to be in. Real tough position to be in. Ice type move is probably his play. Earthquake would do a lot of damage actually, so. How much damage does he do to our Slowking? If we're so physically defensive. He doesn't kill. Eerie Spell does a bunch. I'm curious to see what he wants to do. I'm going to Eerie Spell first. So let's do that. Goes for Stealth Rock. Okay. Okay. So if he's no Spadef invested, but with the Eviolite, it should be doing 24 to 28%. This is a good decent chunk. Good decent chunk. So Earthquake probably comes out here now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Ultimate D. I think that that's just our best bet right here now. Earthquake seems relatively free. Maybe thinks that we stay in. But this Pokemon is actually kind of rough for us to deal with. Earthquake, cool. Alright, so Hydreigon. Draco Meteor does a metric fuck ton. I could just bop this thing. It's looking like it's going to kill from this range. It has a chance to, a pretty solid chance to. So no Clefairy means that this is absolutely free. So let's go and click the button. From the damage of the Eerie Impulse, it's looking like this could do 57 to 67%. So we're just going to click that button. I'm just going to click that button. It withdraws. Veno, probably the Ferrothorn. Oh, he brings in this. Okay. So this, if it isn't Assault Vested, is going to do a bunch of damage. A lot of damage. Nice. It's looking like a 2-hit KO. So knockoff is probably coming my way here. Knockoff for sure is coming my way here. Alright, so our play is to what? Staying with this. I don't want to get my Chople Berry knocked off, but I mean, play rough is also could be something that he can go for. Getting knocked off early on this isn't ideal. I could just bring in this. Chow Mein seems relatively free, but if he goes for a play rough, how much damage do I take? Let's see. Because it is a play rough, it is super effective hit, so we do have to respect it. So let's see, Mian Shao to a Persian. Alola, let's just say he's max attack. 252. Jolly Nature, how much does a play rough do? I'm cool with taking some time in the beginning, and I should kill. That's level 100. Alright, so we do live it. Let's bring in Odial. Let's bring in Odial first. If he knocks us off, he knocks us off. It's fine. It's not going to do a tremendous amount of damage from the bolt that we have. And we'll start playing faster after that. In comes Odial. Shout out to Daniel Tiger. Knockoff? U-turn. Okay. Chip damage is good. Chip damage is good. Chip damage is good. We're going to get up our rocks as soon as humanly possible, too. So it says U-turn. Alright, buddy. We already know what you're going to do here. So we're just going to bring back in this guy. And then see what he wants to do. See what he wants to do. Combating the nerves by just staying quiet and observing the matchup. What you got for me? What you got for me? Brave Bird? Yep. So the chip damage here is muy magnifique. Okay. I actually did a lot. Is that banded damage? No, not banded damage. So I do want to keep this around. If he's not choice banded, and we're sitting at 85 health, what's the chances that he's not gonna just kill us here? 87% chance that he does. So I think we should just pull this. He doesn't click the. I don't think he clicks the fighting type move. I really do. I truly think he doesn't. And we're gonna shift it. We're gonna shift around here a little bit. So we're gonna make a ballsy switch here and switch up on the Brave Bird here, and then we'll switch back into the fire type move, the fighting type move, back into Glaring Slowking after we get a little bit of regen back. Goes for the Brave Bird. Okay. So the possibility of being choice scarfed is still here, right? Still a huge possibility. Oh wait, did he take Rocky Helmet? I think he's Rocky Helmet. I mean, Protective Pads. I think he's Protective Pads. I didn't catch him getting the Rocky Helmet chip, so let's pay attention on this time and see what he does. But the Sand chip, I didn't see the Protective Pads, so from the health that he's at, he actually should be Protective Pads, because after taking a couple different rounds, he took a Thunderous kick in the beginning of the matchup. He took a Brave Bird plus the recoil. I think he's Protective Pads. I didn't catch that if he was or wasn't. So if him being Protective Pads is really good for us, that means that Mienshao is going to outspeed him, which would be phenomenal. But we do have to scout for that, especially if he changes up moves here. We will live a Brave Bird now. We got the regen back, so this is just the overall safe bet for us to do. So let's see what he does. Ball's in his court. Ball's in his court. But like I said, if he is indeed the Protective Pads, that's pretty solid for us. Mienshao is going to be looking like an absolute threat. So he does stay in. He goes for the attack. Probably goes for the U-turn, if anything, I would assume. After rocks, you do live anything he wants to go for. If he wants to go for a Thunderous kick into Brave Bird, that's one thing too. Thunderous kick into Brave Bird is definitely the play for him. Okay. So now we find out if he's Protective Pads. I didn't look before. So 109. Yep, protect the pads. 109, -1 defense. Okay, so he kills me now with Brave Bird. So, do I switch around here? This thing is mainly here for this. So if he wants to overpredict now, I think now's our time to just go for this. How much is the Toxapex a pain in the ass if I lose this though? Not so much. I'm gonna go for Eerie Spell. Maybe he thinks we switch around, and he goes for Drill Peck. Okay, cool. So this actually won't kill us. It does. Oh, it does. And let's go, Slowking. Let's go, Slowking. Boom, baby. Let's get it. Drop, mother. But the Sand Chip is gonna take us out, which is unfortunate. But we do take out this monstrous threat, which is actually super clutch. Super duper clutch. Drill Peck. That's pretty cool tech. You don't really see Drill Peck very much. So unfortunately, Slowking does go down as well. Our best bet here is just to go into Mienshao, I think. So let's just go into Mienshao. So monstrous threat eliminated because switching around that thing was a pain in the ass for sure. Pain in the ass for sure. Toxapex. Okay. We're gonna U-turn on this. And bring in Hydra. I don't want to risk a Scald because this thing is really, really good here. So let's U-turn out. Get a little bit more information. We'll bring in Hydra. If he wants to go for Toxic, he can go for Toxic. I'd prefer... I don't really want to get Toxic, but hey. Okay. Rocky Helmet. Good info, good info, good info. You get all that bat though, which is really nice. Do I want to bring in this? Not on a Skull. Let's bring in Hydra. See what he wants to do. Alright, so Toxapex does have the Rocky Helmet. No Zapdos. Ice Beam, good prediction. Good prediction. Good prediction. Alright, so I'm gonna click. Uniclus is gone. So I think I'm okay with just Dracoing here. Yeah, let's just break. That was a good prediction. That's a good bring. That was a great bring on his part. Great bring, great prediction. Toxapex has Ice Beam. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Persian has U-turn. I think he probably just sacks off the Persian here. Would be my guess. Yeah. So, hopefully we can hit this. Of course not. That's fun. You love to see that. You actually love to see that. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring in... Oh... He dies a Rocky Helmet. So yeah, I'm gonna switch into the Owl. And... yeah, that's unfortunate. Because then I have to take unnecessary... I could probably... I'm gonna risk it of knockoff here. But U-turn probably is his play. Player off. Okay. So, if the Rocky Helmet doesn't knock him out, it does. Okay. Persian's gone. Okay. That's unfortunate. That was an unfortunate miss. It's unnecessary damage that I had to take on Decidueye here. Unnecessary damage I had to take on Decidueye here. But that's the game we play, so what can we do? But now, officially, aside from Zeraora, Mienshao goes absolutely fucking bananas. Takes out the Piloswine because it's chipped down. It's going to do a metric fuck ton to the Ferrothorn if it doesn't have max defense. The Toxapex is going to be annoying. It really truly is. I am glad I was able to keep the... Do I live a Rocks? If I can live a Rocks with Hydra, I can still get one more Draco off, which is really nice. Because he's going to have to pick some kind of sack. But Excadrill's looking mad clean here, guys. Excadrill's looking mad clean here, so Ball's in his court. Ball's in his court. Ferrothorn. What's up, bud? I'm gonna use this opportunity to roost. Keep ourselves nice and healthy. You can set up spikes if you want to, but I value health on this immensely. Shout out to having a grass type that isn't hindered by synthesis in the sand. Goes for knockoff, that's fine. I think we should go for a knockoff of our own. If anything, this does help us as well. For sure, skis. I kind of want to go for a knockoff of our own. Get rid of whatever item he's got. Because now the Zeraora is indeed going to be doing a lot less with the knockoff. So I'm going to knock off his item here, then I can roost again if he decides to stay in. Withdraws, we're going to get an item off on something, which is great. That's Zera. That's fucking Zera. Let's go. Alright, cool. Knockoff comes off. What did you have? Sugarberry. Oh, clutch. Actually clutch. And the sand goes away. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So this was my check to this Pokemon. This was my check to this Pokemon. How much damage are we sitting at? What was our time? Okay, we're winning the time game, which is great. 99. We're at 54%. How much does the Zeraora do with knockoff? 25% chance to Oko. I'm going to go ahead and go for... How much does the Blaze Kick do? So Shadow Snake is going to be doing 22%. I want to go for Spirit Shackle. Yeah, let's go for Spirit Shackle. Bulk up. Okay. So that's kind of scary. That is for sure kind of scary. He doesn't have any reliable recovery unless he has rest. Good damage, good damage. Okay, so we have to play this right. We have to play this right. I think the play here is to Spirit Shackle again. I'm actually Shadow Sneak in case he wants to attack. Let's Shadow Sneak for more chip. Because he can't Drain Punch us. So more chip is huge. Bulk up, okay. Bulk up, Drain Punch, blank, blank, blank. So we just have to get, he's at +2 defense. We have the Chople Berry ourselves, so I just need chip damage. I'm a Spirit Shackle this time. If I Spirit Shackled last time, would have been in a better position, but the play here is to, he kills this here. So the play here is to get up the sand. And at +2 attack, I don't think he kills Excadrill from full after rocks. He could actually. So we're gonna chip him down a little bit. Bring in Viagra. Don't give him an opportunity to Drain Punch too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in Gigalith here. Set up the sand, sack off Hydreigon. And then we will be outspeeding this Pokemon, and we should be good to knock him out because Earthquake does kill. So let's go ahead and sack off Hydra. With only 26 health, it's not going to be getting much. If anything, it doesn't even live rocks, which is great. But it does decide to stay in. If he Volt Switches here, I don't think that's much of an issue. Drain Punches here. Chople Berry up, even though it's not going to matter. And then we bring in Excadrill and do a bunch. Do a bunch. I can't afford to Swords Dance. I can't afford to Swords Dance. So I think that we're looking pretty here. We're looking pretty here. I don't see him keeping this around anymore with this at this health. I really truly don't. He could though. So I can't risk him. I have to go for Earthquake. I can't risk him staying in. So, and me going for Swords Dance. His team's pretty weak right now. Piloswine I don't think takes 2. Toxapex for sure doesn't take 2. He does. Oh, if I had Swords Dance there. Ooh. If I had Swords Dance there. Ah. Now, does this give me a chance to click Swords Dance now? I think I have to, right? Yeah, I have so many turns. I have so many freaking turns. The only thing that could go wrong here is if he has body press, but I think I have to risk this here. Goes for rest. Ooh, tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. At +2, if things think Ferrothorn. Alright, we have to think this through here. I think this is max physically defensive from how much damage that did. Rest talk could be a thing. At +2. Oh, I think I have to do it again. I think I have to do it again. I think I have to do it again. At +4. Yeah, I have a better chance to kill him if I'm at +4. Do I wish I now have the... I have the Chople Berry though, so I'm okay from a body press. Yeah, I have the Chople Berry. I'm okay with the body press. If he's max physically defensive, then there's a chance that I don't kill him here. So our only play is to Earthquake. 86 to 102. 18.8% chance to Oko. We'll see. We'll see. We're at +4. Is he max Fizz Def? If he's max Fizz Def, hey, we give it everything we got. I think that we win the game if he's not. Because we're out of range of Ice Shard. Now I'm really glad that I kept the Chople Berry. This is one hell of a game though. One hell of a fucking game against one hell of a player. One hell of a game against one hell of a player. Oh boy. Oh boy. But he does have the Piloswine, the Ferrothorn, the Toxapex, and the Zeraora left. I think we have about 4 turns left of Sand. So he could try to shuffle around here. I think he's just gonna pray he lives. I think he's max Fizz Def. He dies. Boom, baby. Let's go, Drill. Let's go, fucking Excadrill. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. All right. It's all gonna depend, I think, on how many Sand turns we have left. That's gonna be, I think, the deciding factor. Here comes Piloswine. I live in Ice Shard, I believe. So I think what I have, I kill him, right? So how much time? I have time. I want to double check if I kill with Earthquake. I don't want to go for an Iron Head and have him switch. Piloswine. If he's max Fizz Def. He's the Impish Nature. Level 50. He's looking like he's at 55, 60%. Oh yeah, we kill. Earthquake. No reason not to. No reason not to. Ice Shard. This does not kill. Love to see that. Awesome. Down goes the Piloswine. I think that's GG. I think we give good old California, baby. Oh man, Excadrill sweeps. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. Excelente. So just out of curiosity, how many Sand turns do we have? We have 2. We win this game. Let's get it, baby. We go for the Earthquake, and that's the Excadrill sweep. Oh, it feels so fucking good to start off this way for the NCP for a league that means so much to me. Man, I put so much time in this fucking build. Shout out to Khaz. Guys, this is the start of his LAN career. And it's an unfortunate way to go about it. Excadrill is fucking phenomenal. I love Excadrill. And we were very fortunate this matchup. And I think that we played it okay. There's a couple mistakes that I've made along the way that I'm thinking about right now. We could have made this a little bit cleaner. But at the end of the day, the dub's a dub. I believe that this is a 2-0 because Mienshao was still alive. That's GG, baby. That's GG. I was very afraid of the Reuniclus and it didn't show up. But guys, down in the description below will be a link to Khaz's channel, brand new. Please flood him with subscribers. Oh, 3-0. So something survived. I don't remember what it was. Decidueye maybe? Yeah, I think it's probably Decidueye, so I'll put Decidueye back up there. One of those Pokemon. I don't know who it was, but like I was saying, whew, nerves. Down in the description will be a link to his YouTube channel. Flood him with subscribers. Leave a comment down below on his video. Tell him that we sent you. Give him some good vibes. Give him some encouragement. Guys, it is the start of something new for him. We have the community is growing, and it warms my heart to see that the showdown, the Pokemon Showdown players are in love with the game so much that they're going out, getting equipment, coming in to join the Wi-Fi community, to create content for you guys, to make an overall draft league experience just that much greater. So please find his channel, subscribe to him, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night, and above all else, be nice. Peace.